All right, so we're going to be starting off on a location-specific event page, and for this demo, we're going to be using this 2024 HQT Invictus page. So this would be like simulating the CrossFit Invictus location. You can see when you go to the page, you have the divisions, you have the workouts, and then you also have this Sign Up Now button. Now, this is simulating actually signing up as a new user for the first time. If you already have a ProFit account, you can actually log in by just clicking Login right here, and it'll take you to the exact same page. But we're going to go ahead and just pretend like we're signing up for the first time. And we're just going to essentially kind of create a test user here. And we're going to agree to the terms and sign up. And that'll actually take us to the event page. It'll ask you to verify your account, basically check your email address and verify that your email is valid. And once it's valid, it'll actually pre-populate things like email address and whatnot when you're actually logging or when you're filling out the forms and whatnot. So in here, you can actually select your division first if you want to toggle between these divisions, or you can go ahead and just click join. The division will be confirmed here, and it'll actually kind of take you through this whole first name, last name process. So let's just go ahead and fill this out quickly. Now, if you already have an account and all this information has already been added, this will be pre-populated, so you will not have to populate this again. But we're going to just kind of go through this pretty quick. So we have our test at test.com. We have our phone number. We have our country, our state, let's say Washington, Seattle, and the shirt size. So let's go with large, and then it's going to actually get to this waiver section. Now we're going to require actually taking a picture of the person signing the waiver. It's an added level of protection in case they did try and say that they never signed it. This will ask, essentially, the browser will ask you if you're allowed to use your camera. Now, if you're not on a browser that has a webcam, it will error and it'll tell you to essentially download the app, and it's an iOS or Android app. Either one of those will work, or they can use it from their phone on the browser. Either way, it just has to be a device with a camera. So we're going to allow it. It's going to essentially populate out the camera. Hello, hello. We're going to snap that photo, and then we're going to sign. Once the photo's snapped, we'll sign the actual document. We can actually click each actual field, or we can just select next input. So if we select next input, it'll tell us full name, right? It'll allow us to toggle to the next one. It'll actually fill out the document as you're filling it out as well. So we'll go ahead and fill out the info. Next input. Street, Washington, 99999. Again, this is all just test data. All right, so city, I put it all in the last one. Either way, if you need to go back and edit, you can. So we're going to say Seattle and zip 99999. Done. We can see that we actually want to change this one. We're going to remove the Seattle, and boom, we have that updated. And you can see that everything's been filled out. We can go ahead and agree to use electronic signatures. They can actually view the ERSD if they need to. So they need to agree. If they do not agree to this and they try and click done, they will get an error. So we're going to agree, click done. That's going to be confirmed. All right, and then just to finish it off, all they have to do is click confirm. It'll ask them to essentially pay now. So we're going to put in our info. It's going to load the payment processor. And we can put in some test cards here. So we're going to go ahead and just use a test card. Don't try and actually use this card because it won't work. And you can see we have a bit of a processing fee. If they already set up their account, they can actually note here, connect a bank account to avoid large processing fees in the future. Again, not a huge processing fee. It's just a pass-through fee for whatever the actual payment method being used is. But if they hook up a bank account, there is no processing fee. So just something to tell people if they reach out and ask. We're going to go ahead and confirm. It does do 3D secure, so it may actually pop up a purchase authentication. And this is just to avoid any type of chargebacks. We're going to go ahead and submit. And should work, should be done. You can see all their fields are here. If they need to go back and change any of the info, they can go ahead, they can click any in here, boom, update this. confirm. That'll update everything there. If they need to view their waiver, they can click here and they'll actually see their waiver completely filled out, and they're in.